Hello, everybody. I wonder, have you spotted the majestic and actually quite mathematical vision that is growing and swaying in the wind in our school garden? If you haven't, come onto the fence, peer over, take a peep at our precious sunflowers. Now, I am lucky enough to have been given by Ms. Chamois some of those that have fallen over in the various states of decay, meaning they're starting to lose their leaves, lose their seeds. But to me, that makes them all the more fascinating to observe in closer detail. We're going to be finding out about a very famous artist who took the humble sunflower and exploded it onto the world stage. And after, I'm going to encourage you to paint and collage your own beautiful floral creation. Let's get stuck in.
Vincent van Gogh was born in Holland in 1853. He tried several different jobs until, at the age of 27, he decided that he wanted to devote all of his time to making art. He made a lot of effort and worked hard, drawing and sketching and painting pretty much everything he saw: animals, landscapes, houses, and other things, including simple country folk. This is one of those paintings called The Potato Eaters. Van Gogh painted the family having an evening meal, and it was dark in the room because there's only one lamp. Van Gogh was very proud of this picture. He thought that after many years of practice he'd finally succeeded in creating a really good painting. Now, he was a real artist. But after he lived in Holland for a while, Van Gogh became restless. He wanted to experience more and find out more about art, so he decided to join his younger brother Theo, who was living in Paris. The Parisian artist he met didn't paint dark paintings of poor farmers, but colourful, cheerful pictures. Van Gogh liked this, and he also turned to use bright, glowing colours. In 1888, he moved again to the more peaceful, warm south of France, the town of Arles, where he lived in his yellow house on the corner with green shutters. Let's secretly take a look inside Van Gogh's bedroom. But be careful, the floors creaks. Van Gogh would daydream in his bedroom about living and working together with other artists in his yellow house in Arles. So he invited the artist Paul Gauguin, whom he'd met in Paris, to come and visit. To decorate the guest bedroom for Gauguin, Van Gogh painted some cheerful yellow sunflowers, like the ones which bloom all around the town of Arles in August and September. Van Gogh was enchanted by the different yellow and gold colours he saw in the flowers, and he thought to himself that only a very talented artist would be able to capture all these colours in a painting. Arranging colours in a painting, Van Gogh wrote to his sister, to make them shimmer and stand out through their contrast. That's something like arranging jewels or designing costumes. Now, these sunflower paintings were made possible by new inventions in the factory-made colour pigments in the 19th century. Without the vibrancy of the new colours like chrome yellow, Van Gogh may never have been able to capture the intensity of these beautiful yellow and golden flowers. In total, he made 4 still-life paintings that August. 2 are now incredibly famous today. The 14 flowers on a turquoise background, now in Munich, and the 15 flowers on a yellow background, now in London. For the people of his time, however, Van Gogh's paintings were too unusual. His paintings were neither bought nor hung in any galleries, and although he thought he had no success, Van Gogh continued to paint in his own style because he didn't want to paint differently. In fact, in one of the many letters he wrote to his brother Theo, he says, "Always continue walking around a lot and loving nature, for that's the real way to learn and understand art better and better. Painters understand nature and love it, and teach us how to see." And that's precisely what Dr Mulvenna encourages us to do. Now let's return to our magnificent sunflowers from our school garden. Did you know that the seeds of a sunflower form 2 spirals, one emanating from the centre in a clockwise direction and the other in a counterclockwise direction? Today we're going to make a painted collage using acrylic paint mixed and rolled on plain recycled paper. You could also use a big brush to do this too. Try to mix different shades of yellows, browns and greens for the flowers, and choose a bright colour for the vase. We've chosen blue. When the papers are dry, we start to cut out the petals, stalks and stems, and play around with them, arranging them in different places on the page. Then we glue them down. You can experiment by bending them outwards for a more 3D effect.